Good morning and welcome to Huddle Up number 13. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I have to be honest with you, when I started these Huddle Up videos, I thought there was going to be 2 of them. And here we are at number 13. I'm going to be a little bit more honest with you and say I didn't have a lot of motivation today to do this video. And the reason is because I kind of hit a wall this week. It's been a really rough week. It's been one of those kinds of weeks where I just really shut down emotionally, and where I just wanted to give up and kind of just walk away and curl up under the blankets and say, I'm done. And so I've been spending a lot of time with God this week and just spending a lot of time just sitting in His presence and seeking Him. And He took me back to the time when I first fully was struggling with fully surrendering to Him. And during that time, I sat in the verse, Romans 12:1, which says, "Give your bodies to God because of all He has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice." And God reminded me that I laid my life down for Him, that my life belongs to Him. And He has a purpose for me, and my focus needs to be on that purpose. So I was really kind of wrestling with that this week and saying, well, God, can you give me more clarification of being this living and holy sacrifice? Like, give me back some passion. What does that mean? And one of the verses that Brad's going to be talking about today is Luke 10, that says, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your strength, and all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." So I'm like, okay, God, love God with everything I have and love others with everything I have. Can you give me something tangible? What do you mean? Just clarify for that. What do you want? If you want me to love with everything, what does that look like? What does that mean? And this morning I woke up thinking about John 3:16. John 3:16 says, "God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son." So I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, God gave Jesus, who is a sacrifice for us, and God is calling us to give ourselves as a sacrifice to Him. So I'm looking at this word give, and I plugged the word give back into the love your God with all your heart verse, and I wrote it out like this: "You must give yourself to the Lord your God. Give all of your heart, give all of your soul, give all of your strength, give all of your mind, and give yourself to your neighbor." And I thought, okay, wait, I'm supposed to give all of my time and all of my resources and all of my talent to others? Like, that's going to deplete me. And so God took me back in time to one time I was counting out my tithes. I was counting out 10% of my income to give to the church. And I remember God saying to me as I was counting it out, "Stop counting. I don't want 10%. And I was like, okay, how much do you want? Do you want like 5%, 2%? Like, how low can I go? And He said to me, "I want it all." And I remember questioning Him then, like, am I supposed to sell everything and give everything away? Like, what do you mean? And it wasn't about that. It was about this. I want it all. What He really wants from me, what He really wants from us, is He wants us to take all of our time, all of our resources, all of our talent, and hold it open to Him. It belongs to Him. And He wants us to be willing and available to be used by Him. So if I'm going to give all of myself, it's going to be to God. I'm going to give all of myself to God. and then He will guide me and direct me. So what I really want to hear from you today is, how is God speaking to you? What is it? What talent or resource or time? What is it that God wants you to use? Something that He's blessed you with, that He wants you to use as a blessing to others. I just want you to put that down in the comments. Put down in the comments how I can be praying for you. If you haven't heard from God, it's been 13 weeks. If you haven't heard from God yet, I want to be praying for you. I want you to keep pressing in, because God has something for you. He has a purpose for you, and He has something that you're to hold up to Him so that He can use for others through you. So what I want you to do this week, as always, is to be blessed with the blessings of God and be a blessing to others. Have a great week.